Hey YouTube, how the heck you doing? Just getting ready to start my daily target for my NaNoWRIMO. Today is day 7, I believe, Tuesday, November 7th, so I'm going to get started on today's. I already showed you yesterday's total. Come on, up. Yesterday when I did my vlog, because I was able to get it in before doing my completion of my vlog, right? We did then, yeah, didn't we? Yes, we did. And gave you a bath today. He's all clean. So now he can stay and watch Dad work on his novel and hopefully reach my goal today of 2,000 words. And I got my iPad going at the same time as I got Scrivener going on the main laptop. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to use it as kind of a two-window situation. I showed you how to do 2 windows in the previous Nano vlog. But sometimes it helps to have just a separate computer to follow along and to see exactly where you're going in your storyline. So I'm going to be doing that kind of procedure today and see how that works out. But let me go ahead and show you a few tips and tricks if I can think of something to show you guys today. And we'll get started. Hold on, guys. So guys, here we are back in Scrivener. And the other day I was showing you this target method that I set up for my project here, and as you can see I've reached my goal for the day 6. I still have to do my writing for today, day 7, which should put me about 14,000 words, so I'm not too far off on that. I'm a little ahead of everything. But what else I wanted to show you, if I go ahead and close that out, is when you're working on a document, if you look down here below at the very bottom, it also shows the words and characters that you did for this certain document. And within that document, you can also set certain combinations and targets. If you go to the far right here, it will show target for this document. I'm at 572. Let's go ahead and make it 800 for the day for this document. And as you can see, there's now a little bar next to it that is in the green, kind of a yellowy green. Let's set that for 600 for the target of this document. And now you're at a bright green because I'm only basically 28 words from reaching my goal. So that is just another little thing you can do to set targets if you want to keep track of that. And as you do go back up into project and project statistics, that's right below the show project target little procedure I was showing you. It'll show you your manuscript as compiled. You got 13,000 words, 70,000 characters. For a paperback, it's about 34 pages, and printed pages about 40. So it gives you a little breakdown. My selection for this document's 572 for 2 pages and 3 pages. So that's under project targets, and also has some options. You can do some selecting of what you want to see per paperback page. If you want to say there's like 350 words per paperback page, that will change that up as far as your statistics show. So that's just a little fun you can play with as you're writing along and you want to kind of set goals and be able to reach those goals. You can play around with that and just to see how you're moving along. And the other thing I wanted to show you today, and I did kind of show you the other day, and that was with the document notes. Say I'm on scene 1 in my chapter 5, and I want to make a document note under the inspector here. So I want to say this is a note for this project. Sorry about the clicking of the keys there. So that's one way you can add notes, but you can also add notes, and it's a little more direct as far as if you were to select a certain word within your document and you go back up to your menu to format, and you can select comment, and that's where the words that you selected become underlined, and over here it shows a little comment section in your inspector window. And this is where you can also set comments on those words and everything. So that is setting up a comment for that certain selection of that document. But if you notice, when I click off it and go back to it, it turns it into a link basically. So if I were into another part of my synopsis or inspector, I'm looking at this document note and I know I wrote something different about here, but I have a whole page of notes saying over here and I don't want to go through them all. All I need to do is click on this certain word or word combination and it takes me right back to my comments and footnotes over in the inspector window. And of course the inspector window is hidden and shown with this little button at the top right corner. And once you're done with that little project and you don't want it to have those comments there anymore, you can just go up to the top corner here and make it disappear. And also if you're in that window, if you select a word, you go over here and to the very far icon, looks like a little word bubble or whatever, and go into the plus. You're basically at the same place. This is a comment that you were before had you gone up to format and selected comment that way. So that is just one way to add notations to your project, add some quick comments, and if you want to be able to get to them quickly, you just hit on that project there or the word there and it will take you right to your comment. Say I'm in the scene 2 and I had a lot of words there and then I go back to scene 1 and I wanted to see what was that going on about. I would just click on that and it would come up in the comment section. And then once I'm done, I just make it disappear and it's all set. So that is the two things I wanted to kind of show you guys today. It's a little fun to play around with the target thing as far as what your goals are and everything. So you can play around with that either there or on the page down below here, where you can set a specific document and you can set it for words or characters, but most of us people that write with a novel in mind are thinking more words than characters. So have a great day, guys. I hope you enjoyed those little tidbits and I'll see you next time.